Alright, finally. You know how you guys have been complaining about these roosters and stuff? And Rose with these chickens tearing our gardens all out when we plant them? So, if her brother Chris refuses to take care of the problem, I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna take care of the problem.
You will take care of it.
And this is just the device to do it.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited, honeypie. Is that something will keep you away from jail or?
Oh yeah, that's not a legal loan.
You already bought a slingshot, right?
Yeah, but it's too small. This is a whole different ball game here.
Oh my god, we will be fighting against neighbors now, guys. That will also apply for the dogs of the neighbors?
It will,
Oh my god.
if they keep coming over here on our property.
What is that, honeypie? Is that a shotgun?
Huh? It's a high-powered slingshot.
Ooh. Oh boy.
It needs assembly.
Ah.
I gotta figure out how to assemble it.
It's okay, you have all the time. You have to call Brother Chris. Hey Chris, look at this.
This is what's coming for your chickens. There's all kinds of parts here I gotta put together. Some assembly required. There's the trigger. All kinds of pieces parts. So we'll do a video once I get it all assembled.
Okay. So it needs
A lot of assembly.
okay.
I wonder if they have instructions. A lot of times they don't give you any instructions.
Where is it then?
Here's the bullets.
Oh my god.
I got lots of bullets. I got over 1,000 of them over here.
Honeypie is being serious, guys.
Oh yeah. Well, when we can't even use our own property because of the fact that it's getting all torn apart. I mean, we go through all that trouble of planting crops, building the raised bed gardens, and then chickens just come and tear it all off.
These chickens are surely not a transgender because they keep growing. And as a matter of fact, there's one hen in my plant over there, in my planters.
Yeah.
She have like 12 eggs.
In the planter?
She's what's the English of the lum guys? When the stage of the hen stays with the eggs until it hatch.
She's nesting on them?
Nesting.
Yeah.
So we expect like 10 more chicks in the future. I'm sure.
I don't know how many chickens are on that he has running around on here, but it's got to be about 30 or 40.
It's more than that.
Is it? Running around? I mean, they're everywhere.
I already talked to him about it, and he said he's gonna take it somewhere because I've been complaining.
That was 8 months ago.
I've been complaining about it when every time I feed the pigs, they also bothering me and eat the feeds, you know.
Yeah, they come and eat all
And in the
feeds,
garden. So I already have a serious conversation with him, but then
Right.
it always gets interrupted. So I don't know.
I know, it's just like...
That's why I handed you the situation and you take care of it as a man, because
right.
my brother is a man, so you'll take
Right,
care of it
right.
the way you want it.
I'll tell him to confine those
And-
chickens and limit the number of roosters that he
I will respect.
Because he only needs one rooster to
I will
be
respect.
messing with the...
I will respect your decision, whatever you may come up. But I only ask that before you do any of it, using your slingshots or whatever that is. You have to have a serious talk.
Well, I'll
And
give him a time
Yeah.
frame that he has to deal with it, and if he
Yes.
doesn't, I'm gonna take care of it, and this is how I'm gonna take care of it.
yes, it's because for me it's not good to have a bad relationship with family just because of the chickens, which I understand. We have the full right because this is our
Well, yeah, I mean,
this is our property.
you
But
talked to him, and he said he was gonna do something.
but
and he
also
didn't.
you have to give the consideration that before I came here, they were already here. The chickens are already here. They've been already living
Well, yeah,
here.
but you've been here. You've been
I
here
know.
For what, 10 years now,
I know,
type of thing.
and I've been dealing with them for 10
Why
years.
does he have the right to turn around and use all of our property, or your property?
I know.
Right?
So basically, we own the chickens, all the chickens, guys, because they eat from our feeds, they eat from our plants. Basically, they eat everything from our property, so
Right.
it belongs to us.
I mean, granted, I will grant that chickens keep down bugs.
Oh, it
Type of
helps
thing.
too, hon.
Yeah.
Especially with
I don't mind a few of them running around, right? But when there's so many of them, they're just attacking everything.
Yeah.
Because of the fact there's not enough food for them all. You know, kind of
it's
thing.
okay.
So,
I let you deal with it because
I will.
I'm done talking about it with him. And personally, we men and women have different approach to every situation. So you
Yeah,
may
men-
you may deal with the situation better than I do.
yeah. And it's like, well, yeah, because you'll take me seriously now.
Yeah,
And it's like, okay, I guess I've got to do something about it. He's pissed off about it.
yeah. You just have to talk to him very slowly so he will understand because he understands English, but he will not get you. He will not be able to understand it fully if you speak so fast.
Right.
So you have to speak it very, very slow, like, "Hey, brother Chris, I know that Rose have already talked with you about
Rose
the
already talked to you
chickens."
about the chickens.
Okay, just an example.
And you were going to move the chickens, but you didn't.
So,
And the chickens are.
and you have to be smiling too when you talk.
And the chickens are. And the chickens are destroying our gardens. So, I went and bought myself the Revenger. Do you like this? Your chickens are being evicted one way or the other.
Guess what, guys? When I was the one who talked to my brother, it was in Filipino, right? And I was not even smiling or I was not happy because I was upset. So this is what I told him. Hey, Manoy, kuha na naganay mong mga manok kay kapoy na kayo nagintindi sa well, I was smiling now, guys, because honeypie is funny. But
Wait.
I was upset when I talked to him. Said, "Asikaso na ganay mo mga manok, sige laman nagbisag asa na laman namang istorbo. Ngatos balay, ngatos kusina, ngatos garden, ngaris babuyan, na unsa naman na oy kakapoy naman na intindihon dugay na kay ka nakugingnaan ba." Siya, ingon akong brother, guys, "O lagi ako alagi nang kuan lagi i-move." But until now, I don't know if how much you understand. But now because I know he will not be doing something bad against me because I'm the sister, you know. I can talk the way I want, but also because I have been dealing with it for so many years, guys.
Right.
And I understand that during those times that they were just the only people here before me, because
I didn't know that Noel went back into raising roosters
Yeah.
for cockfighting. So that's where part of the problem
I know.
comes from. He's got, what, 3 roosters up
Yeah. But anyway, guys, before I ended up retiring here, the only house that is in the property before I bought them is my brother. So I take the consideration of just because I didn't really bought the entire most of the shares of my father's sibling until like 3 years after I was been here. So to keep the balance in the neighborhood and within the family, I just let them have what they've already had.
Typical.
Then they let me have my pigs too. So
Typical in the Philippines, when you buy something, there is absolutely no assembly instructions for,
Yeah?
for all these
I'm
parts.
sure there has a paper.
No,
There's a
not.
paper.
No, there's not.
It's always in the box. Supposed to be.
No.
Not in the box there.
No.
So anyway, guys, that's a pretty much very common problem in the Philippines. The dogs, the chickens, which we already have and we are facing at the moment. And me, I try. You know me, I try to fix things according to how I feel about it. And I told Honeypie, okay, it's your time to deal with it, because it becomes really annoying, especially the dogs of my neighbor. They have like 7 dogs. That is confirmed, 7. And well, the truth about it, guys, is they bought the property of my grandfather's sister way back. So they were able to migrate over here like 6 years after I was been here. And with the entire years of us living here with my 2 dogs or 3 dogs, my dogs were not really noisy or barking a lot or things like that. But when they migrated here and transferred here with those 7 dogs and big dogs as well, and they become very, how do you say, Han? Evasive or invasive, because the owner put a net in his property, and but they don't stay in there because they keep digging on underneath the net, so they were able to come out. So every time they go in my property, in our property here, which is just few feet away, because they are just the borderline of our property.
Oh yeah, anytime we go up there. Well, and they're constantly coming down here and
Yeah.
aggravating our dogs.
They aggravate our dogs. Our dogs doesn't go to their property and aggravates their dog. It's their dog. So I already spoke with them about it, and they said, yeah. And the owner, the guy said he will fix the net, but I don't think they fixed the net, because the dogs still once in a while, not just once in a while, like most of the time got out, and then every time they got out, they been fighting with our dogs. So. But originally, Elsa or Rusty, because it was Rusty and the rest of my dogs before, they don't get a fight between, the other dogs. So anyway, that's just it's just a part. It's just a part of changes in our living here in the mountains. Okay, I'm having trouble holding the camera. So now Honeypie is trying to how do I say? Eliminate or
If they want, yeah, every time I go up to property up there, there's like 5 of them out there, and they surround me and bark.
we can't even go up in the higher part of the property, guys, be without having trouble, because Rusty and Elsa always go with us. And one time we plan to, I don't know where to look. We plan to make a video of the property. Remember that one they had? And Honeypie,
they were barking so loud you couldn't even videotape.
Honeypie got really very, very upset, guys. So we're not able to upload the video because it was just all about barking.
See, the problem is he has so many dogs that they go into that packing kind of behavior. They're acting like in a pack. Be careful, and your phone's gonna drop, and then you're gonna be pissed.
It's okay, it won't. So it's just close it a little bit. So we're not even ready to make a video, but it just ended up like a video now.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've talked to him specifically with the guy. So they're good people, and they're like me. They are dog lovers too. But I think for me 7 is too much.
Too much. I can see having a couple dogs, but not 7.
Yeah, we have 2 because also it was not intentional. It was also Elsa is a rescued one. I rescued her, and also Trump, the puppy now is also like rescue because it's like, I had to adopt some from mom's puppies. But originally when they were living down in the community next to us, I think I have heard also a complaint about
Complain about
dogs.
dogs.
Because they
Right.
have a gated community in that community where they live, but still, even if you keep the dogs inside, they will the barking is horrible.
Oh yeah, it just
So-
goes all day and night they bark.
Yeah.
And whenever I go up to the workshop, which is closer to his house, then our dogs
Yeah.
constantly are, barking at his dogs because
Yeah.
his dogs are
So
barking all the time.
If you notice, guys, we're no longer making videos of us together like the way we used to, like talking or like just like this. It's because honeypie gets annoyed from chickens and dogs interruptions, barking, and so many things. And I got my latest frustrations of my pet chai that I planted and the pumpkins that I planted on the ground as well. It was also destroyed by the chickens because I took out the net that it was there because that was originally my garden, and I gave it to mom. And because I thought I'm not gonna do garden, but then I decided, okay, we can plant some pumpkins. But yes, see, right now when we're doing it, there are lots of roosters. So I know it's been annoying to all of you guys also.
It is very irritating over the phone.
Over the phone,
Yeah.
yes. Remember when we used to talk for 2 years,
Yeah.
and you've been hearing it
Oh, yeah.
how it bothers you,
Right.
But honeypie said it doesn't bother him much when he was over here. But then it get worse,
It's
right?
starting to now because there's so many roosters.
Yeah, there's so
I
many.
mean, there's got to be like, just yesterday. I didn't know that Noah had 3 roosters he
Yeah.
was raising. And then just when we were walking down from Mom's house down to here, I saw 4 more roosters
Yeah.
just on the walk
So.
that are roaming around.
I love my family, guys. I love my neighbors. But something has to be done. So I will just let honeypie takes care of it. I'm sure it will not give him because as I said, he needs to talk with them before he do something.
Right.
Right,
I
honeypie?
will, yeah. I'm not an asshole, I ask people, I say something to people about, hey, this is a problem for us, type of thing. Can you do something about it? And if they say they're going to, but then they don't, and the problem persists, then you're left to figure out a way to fix
Yeah.
it yourself, kind of a thing.
I already see a problem in here. If they're not gonna agree with you, right? And if they're not gonna move it or things like that,
Uh,
because they have the right to their own property, like brother Noel has the right because that's their property.
No,
That's
no.
my father. So,
Right.
but
my
unfortunately,
father's down here.
brother that's in here. Well, I didn't look at it that way when I retire here. Like, and any of my any of my siblings
what you mean.
can use the property, and I don't want any trouble. But I'm sure if you talk to him very nicely about it, I'm sure it will fix the problem. But we will see. They just have to have a chicken meal every time you catch one.
Yeah.
Right?
Needs a battery. It's even got a laser scope on it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. But I don't know if they get.
So here we are, guys. It seems to be in the first year and a half of living here. Honeypie didn't even complain about chickens or things like that or
that's
dogs, and
because
it
they
gets worse and worse.
That's because there weren't that many of them.
Yeah,
Kind of a thing. A few chickens there.
but But
they're irritating too because
Yeah.
they go down into the dirty kitchen and crap
Yes.
all over in there, and
Yes.
they're getting up in the workshop and crapping all over in there.
remember also how you didn't pay attention much of the dogs of Joel being attacking our dogs or
He
aggravating?
didn't have as many back then.
Yes, and also you were not in the workshop all the time. So
Right.
guys, Honeypie's workshop is just few feet away from that neighbor that we talk about.
Well, it's still quite
So every
bad.
time, maybe.
Well.
So every time Honeypie is there, Elsa and Rusty will always go with him, and they always react, and the neighbor dogs will always react to that. So the barking starts. If you notice, most in all of our videos taken from that workshop, there's always a dog barking over there, dog fights or barking. So it annoys him a lot. Nah, with me, not so much because I'm not really in the workshop all the time. And
Well, like when we were trying to make those
Yeah.
videos, right? And you guys probably heard it on the videos. It's
Yes.
like bark, 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 bark.
yes,
You can't even hardly talk.
exactly.
You know, it's just like,
Hi, Molly. Come here. We're making video. We are going to shut your chickens. kuan, kauna ng seeds. So you also have a laser?
look.
Oh, so you can shoot the chicken really nicely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So okay, I'm sure there are people that will make a comment about not cleaning up our mess before doing a video. So that is
Okay.
my honeypie stable.
Okay.
You're welcome. Bye.
See you, Mom.
So okay guys, the assembling part will be another video. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sure many of the foreigners that are already living in the Philippines are have complaints about dogs and chickens, and this subject have already been talked many times. But this is the way how we're gonna deal with
look
it.
Right now, I'm sure they're hearing those
Yes.
roosters crow, right?
Yes,
How much have they crowed just in this
Many
little,
times.
little video?
many
It's
times.
non-stop.
Good thing we are not dealing here with karaoke, guys. I'm just the one who
Oh, yeah,
sing here.
Karaoke would be disastrous.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
See you later, guys. Wish me luck on
This is
assembly.
not really a planned video, but then I just decided to talk. Okay.
Wish me luck on assembly here.
Yes. Wish you luck. Bye.